We're here with members of the Tufts University men's soccer team who just defeated Montclair State University 4-0 in the quarterfinal round of the NCAA tournament at Bello Field. From left to right, Joe Braun, head coach Josh Shapiro, and Sterling Weatherbie. Coach, can you make a statement about the game?
I thought we were really ready to play, and I think when you get the first goal in these kind of games after a back-to-back day, it's really important. And it's very hard to chase a game in that moment, but I felt we were ready, we were prepared, we knew what we wanted to do tactically, and the guys executed at a really high level. And getting those 2 and 3 goals early really made it very tough road for Montclair to get back in it. So how well we were prepared, how well we recovered from yesterday, and then how we executed at a high level was what stood out for me. So excellent performance by our guys, and beating frankly a really talented Montclair team.
Sterling, the team scored in the 8th minute. You'd go on to score 4 goals in the first half, but how important was it to get that first one so early?
Yeah, coming into Sunday games, doubleheader weekend, Coach always stresses getting the first goal on Sundays. It's just so important. It's so important, especially after playing 90 minutes just 24 hours before. We know that once the second half rolls around, everyone's going to be a little bit tired. I don't really care how fit you are, you're still going to be tired in the second half. And so getting that first goal was, it's always our goal on doubleheader weekends, and especially today, especially considering considering how important the game was, and just like the overall camaraderie around it. It was really important for us to get that first goal, and I think it really just propelled us forward, as you saw in the first half.
Joe, 4 goals today, 3 yesterday, a 7-goal weekend for the team, 7 different goal scorers. It's a team that probably has a little bit more of an identity, maybe not the right word, as a defensive team. How was it for the offense to really break out this weekend?
Yeah, I think it really came down to our preparation in terms of allowing us to do well offensively. I mean, Amherst, we were familiar with them, we knew their style, we knew certain tactics that were going to allow us to score goals offensively, and then same with this Montclair team. I mean, we saw them play a good game against Ramapo the other day, but I felt like in our scout before game, we really had a good idea about where their weaknesses were, and we exploited them, and we were able to capitalize.
Sterling, they were a team that came in as the number 2 ranked offensive team in the nation. Really shut them down, not too many scoring opportunities. What was the key to doing that?
Yeah, we knew that they were going to come out pretty hot. We knew that they had a lot of good offensive talent, and especially they came out in a 3-5-2, which we expected. With 2 really good strikers that have scored a lot of goals, and one coming off the bench that also has a lot of goals. I think they have something like 50 goals between 3 of them or something like that. And so we knew that they were going to be coming at us, and really we just tried to stay disciplined. We try to have we don't have a lot of experience in the back line. We have Jackson and I, but this season the other 2, Biagio and Daly and Tanner Jameson, when he came in, really stepped up. As well as our defensive center midfield, Calvin, and with Welsh and Will Rayfield stepping in. We just tried to stay compact, keep them to the outside, because we knew that a lot of their guys were going to be trying to come down the middle. And we really just executed our game plan, and it worked out well.
Coach, it's Rochester that came through on the bottom of the bracket. You'll face them next. They won 2-1 against Messiah. What do you know about them at this point?
Just that they're a battle-tested UAA team that's there every year, and I think the UAA is a really competitive conference. You don't come through that and get in the NCAA tournament without having been in some battles. And I know Chris Apple is an excellent coach. He's been there a long time and has a really strong culture and tradition going there. So we're up for a huge test, and frankly, you don't beat Messiah without having some real quality. So we know we're going to be dealing with a really strong team, and our job is to get healthy, get rested, go eat some turkey, and come back and get ready to work and give a, we're going back to the show. So our guys are going to be prepared and excited about the opportunity.
Joe, as Coach just mentioned, you're going back. You were there in 2016, also 2014 before you guys, but how does it feel to be going to the Final Four?
I mean, it's incredible. Like, word really can't describe it. I remember as a freshman, when I was there, like, just the spectacle of the Final Four itself is just kind of, they make it like seem a lot bigger deal than it really is, but which is kind of cool. I mean, it is like D3 sports, but still, it's still pretty cool. And I mean, I wasn't like as big of a part on that team when I was a freshman, but this year, I view myself as a bit of a leader on this team, and I think I know everyone's really excited, and all the upperclassmen have been telling the freshmen and sophomores like what a cool experience it is, and we're all just really excited to get over there.
Sterling, as somebody who's been there and played a pretty major role on that team, what would be your advice to the younger guys going in this thing on how to be successful?
I think it's really what we just try to stress everyone is just to have fun. Like I try to say to the guys before every single game, there's not very many teams left, and we're so fortunate to be, to be one of now 4 teams left. And so it's really just to go out there and have fun, stick to what we know, because I feel if we play our game, we can compete with pretty much anybody. And that's really going to be the message, I know from me, is really just going to be get out there, enjoy the moment, enjoy the experience, because there's not a lot of people who get to do it. And we're pretty fortunate, especially to come back and be able to do it again. So I know we'll enjoy this one.
Coach, one of the things that almost seems like it's overlooked is that you guys are unbeaten. You remain unbeaten, and what have been the keys to that throughout the season, throughout the tough NESCAC season and through the NCAAs, and how are you going to potentially remain unbeaten heading into the Final Four weekend?
Wish I had a very simple answer for that. I don't. I think this team coming in this year lost a lot of quality people and parts, but I think it almost started with the senior leadership from last year's team that taught these guys how to go about their preparation and handle every game opportunity with the right focus and the right mentality. That was something that we were challenged with in the past, but that trickled into this group, and even though it was younger guys, they were having the right mindsets out of the gate, and we felt prepared going into every single game, and I think our guys came with the right focus and right sort of mentality to know that every opportunity out here is a special chance to build your case towards the tournament and build your case towards being an excellent team that hopefully is in the last few in the country with a chance to win the whole thing. So we've prepared well all year. We've got great depth that's protected some of the guys from some injury, and we're a little banged up right now, but we're going to get healthier in the next week and a half, and we're so excited to go and try to chase the championship in North Carolina.
Well, thank you very much, guys, and congrats on the win.
Thanks so much.